Goran, obviously, I assume you've been watching at least the last couple of Celtics games and probably even throughout this season. When you look at this playoff matchup, stylistically, so different than the first two, also different types of players. What are your initial thoughts on the matchups? And is Boston kind of the team you've been looking at all year as a possible team to be at this level?
I mean, they're a great team, but we are thinking about ourselves. We know what we're capable of doing. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard battle, but we have our chances. So, of course, I was watching last night. It was a good game, and we just need to prepare ourselves and be in the best shape possible. So.
Last time he played Kemba, he was with Charlotte. That went the distance, 7 games, a real good back and forth. Now you can make an argument he has a stronger supporting cast. What it'll be like going against Kemba again in the playoffs 4 years later. Thank you.
I mean, it's always fun and tough at the same time. Playing against Kemba, he's a great player, and yeah, it's they have a good team. We have a good team, so it's gonna be a lot of um, 50-50 balls, a lot of physicality. So we just need to be smart, play our game, and try to be focused. And I think so. We have a good chance.
Hey, Goran, a couple questions for you. First of all, I know you guys don't make any excuses about it, but how nice will it be not to play Boston on the second night of a back-to-back for a change?
Oh, really nice. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, all three games was back to back for us this season, and it's even field. We're in the bubble. We see each other. You get one day in between games, so everything is an even field. Now we need to demonstrate on the floor that we can play with them, and it's going to be interesting series.
And then looking back at the season series, everything was so different for everybody. Even your August game against them, no Jimmy. This will probably be the first time that each team has their full complement. So can you get anything from those previous matchups?
Yeah, you can. We already know it's gonna be. They're gonna play tough. They're a really physical team, so we know they're gonna switching a lot. So, like I said, we just need to prepare ourselves and try to execute our game plan. And from there on, like you said, it's definitely gonna be different than in regular season. And we didn't. I didn't play in Boston. Jimmy didn't play in the bubble, so we didn't have a complete team when we play against those guys. But we know it's gonna be hard. So.
Hey, Goran, do you feel like this is the best place, the team's defense has been all season? And second part of my question is, you guys are switching a lot more now with the lineups you guys are throwing out on defensively. Do you think that lends to guarding this team with so many wings on the perimeter? Do you think that will help, in this series?
Yeah, we have a lot of guys who can guard multiple positions, and I think so. We have the right guys who can defend their guys, and it's gonna be, of course, team effort. We need to be in strength. We need to help each other in defense, and definitely that's gonna be a big key of this series. Who's gonna defend better, and we feel like we still can improve in our defense. We make some mistakes, but we're learning too and getting better each day.
Hey, Goran, there is a fun history between these two teams. Pat Riley had some choice words for Danny Ainge a few years ago. And is that something, that rivalry, that intensity, that you guys pay any attention to? Is it something that you guys embrace, or is it everything about this moment?
I mean, you embrace everything, the past, the present, and we don't have to look maybe in the past and try to get ready for this game, because if you're not ready for this game, I mean, it's a Eastern Conference Finals, then it's something wrong with so everybody gonna be pumped, everybody gonna give 100% of the floor, so that's gonna be something that is gonna be really exciting.
Sure.
Yes. Hi. I wanted to ask you a little bit about Kelly Olynyk
If you like it.
and also Jay Crowder, and just what those two guys have meant to you, and how much can you benefit from those guys having already been in a Brad Stevens system at this critical juncture in the postseason?
I mean, a lot. You know, Jay Crowder was huge for us in the Milwaukee series. He's a great defender. He can shoot the ball. You know, KO is coming from the bench. You give him that extra lift in offense, and he's a great, putting us in second situation. So, those two guys they already play for Brad Stevenson. He's an amazing coach, and definitely they have some experience with that. But Spo is an awesome coach too. You know, he had a lot of playoff experience, so I know that he's gonna prepare us well, that we're gonna be ready, and we'll see how we're gonna do.
Hi, Goran. What kind of issues does a defender like Marcus Smart? We saw what he did in last night's game with the block. What kind of issues does he present for a team like the Heat on the perimeter?
Issues. I mean, we know that he's gonna be aggressive. You know, that he's gonna battle. Every possession. So we just need to max his energy and try to do the same thing. That's all.
And would you consider Jason Tatum to be the kind of player that you need to prepare a game plan for in the same kind of way that you needed to prepare a game plan for Giannis Antetokounmpo?
It's a little bit different. I still think Giannis doesn't have so much help than Tatum. If you look, he got around, Kemba and Brown. So, he can. He's a leader of that team, no doubt. We need to prepare for him, but we cannot just throw out the whole defense at him and forget about other guys. I think so. Brown was huge for them, Kemba too. So they have a lot of guys who feed off of him, and he demonstrated that he's an all-around player. He can make plays for himself, he can make plays for others. So it's gonna have to be a team defense.
Hey, Goran, given how much better suited the roster and the rotation is for switching now, are you also going to have to be careful not to switch too easily against Boston's guys, so you aren't letting them kind of dictate the matchups they want to go after?
We're gonna defend like we always do. What Spo said, like what kind of defensive plan he's gonna have. We're gonna execute it. So I cannot talk about what we're gonna do, and we'll see at the game.
And last question, David from La Gazzetta dello Sport, Italy.
Hey, Goran, these playoffs have been great for you. Can you take us through what this experience has been for you?
It's been great. Like I said, I'm enjoying the moment. I'm enjoying this game, and I don't feel no pressure. I'm just out there and playing basketball. So, my teammates, we have great chemistry with Jimmy, with Jay, with everybody. And that's something that is really unique this season. And, everybody's having fun.